Some communities in the path of the storm have been forced to evacuate, leaving many people scrambling for shelter and supplies. Molly Thomas is tracking that part of the story for us and joins us now. So, a long night for many people in Texas. What are we hearing?
You know, John, that storm, it hit hard and it hit strong. You know, the damage of that storm will really be felt by people waking up this morning. It's very early in Texas, so the damage they're going to see as the sun comes up. And, you know, more than 200,000 people, as we know, are without power. And so if you even think about cell phones that have not been plugged in, you know, social media feeds may not be updated as much. And so we're digging around, trying to find that information for you about how locals are feeling right now. Now, the majority of posts online of what we're seeing is that they're talking about the severity of that storm. So just exactly how strong those winds were, how it felt in the buildings they were in as they were swaying as they were indoors. You can see in the video just the impact of what that wind looks like wind of over 100 miles per hour. That is really fast moving wind. And it's scary to be outside in that, but it's also at times scary to be indoors. So the National Weather Service has said that in Rockport specifically, several buildings had collapsed with people inside. There are local reports that one of those buildings was a senior's home with many people inside, but that is local reports, not CBC confirmed, so we'll continue to monitor that case. But the local news stations are also saying that 10 people were taken to a makeshift hospital, and that was set up at the Rockport jail. And this is the same city, you can keep in mind, that where the mayor had said previously that people, you know, should leave the city or mark their arms with a Sharpie and social security number to make themselves identifiable. So this was the eerie feeling leading up to that storm. And we know that at least one Rockport hotel as well, major damage already. We have some video of that shows you just a tree has fallen in front of it and flooding throughout. So there's going to be a massive cleanup around that as well. But John, you know, thousands of people have also evacuated, left those areas. It doesn't make that situation any less stressful. Take a listen.
My mom's not going to be there anymore. My dog's not going to be there in my home. I'm going to lose everything.
That's not We heard about the flooding that's going to happen over there, and we just said we don't feel like messing with this.
I'm not taking a chance. I'm heading out to West Texas where it's dry and I know I'm safe.
And there was one elderly gentleman that I had also listened to that had said, you know, he doesn't cry, but he feels that this has been a desperate situation. So the emotional toll, you know, going to impact people far beyond today.
Still, people are trying to reach out, they're trying to connect, and they're trying to cope. How are they doing that, Molly?
Yeah, there's a Facebook group that has been set up called Hurricane Harvey Support Group. It's popped up. People are sharing tips and spaces and places to go and just sharing their experiences. So that's one part of it. You know, there's hotels and motels across Texas and Louisiana that have set up spaces at discounted rates or even free of charge for many people, evacuees to go into. We know that Texas state parks are letting campers stay for free. Airbnb is running a disaster response program, which has short-term lodging for evacuees and relief workers. So, you know, really a community effort around this disaster. And of course, you know, with the flooding and winds expected to continue, people are going to need each other. John?
Thanks, Molly.